Hey guys, yet another update here. You guys have voted, and it looks like we're doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Scripted duel. And to be honest, I'm really glad that you guys have chosen this one. This is something I always wanted to do. A duel between one of my characters from Unleashed versus another character from Arc 5, the series that Unleashed takes place immediately after. Now, for those of you who are unaware, scripted duels are basically special events, where they gather some of the actors from the TV series and have them participate in a non-canon duel. I legitimately love these, considering we can pair pretty much any character from any series together. My personal favourite being the one with Aster Phoenix, Jack, and Pegasus. Although it is kind of disappointing how we haven't had two different characters from two different series paired in a while, and all we've been getting are characters from the original series. I just don't understand that. Every franchise has to have that one thing that they keep running into the ground for nostalgia's sake. For Pokemon, it's Generation 1, for Sonic, it's Green Hill, and for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's pandering to the original Duel Monsters series. I mean, at this point, they've pretty much referenced every part of the original anime through a made-up card at some point. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they made a card based on Rebecca's teddy bear, for crying out loud. They've become so desperate. I mean, I wouldn't mind it all that much if they, spiced it up now and again, like, got other characters from other series to go up against each other. But it's been years since we've had a non-original series character in a scripted duel. Oh, and while we're still on the topic, whose bloody idea was it to have John Claude Magnum go up against Siegfried? John Claude Magnum. Some rando who loses to Mai and never appears again. Okay, yeah, sorry, just need to get that off my chest. We're getting off topic. So, yeah, scripted duel. As for who's going up against who, well, I'd like to let you guys decide. Just think up a matchup between an Unleashed character and an Arc 5 character, and whichever pairing I think is the most interesting will win. You can either let me know in the comments below, or make a suggestion in my Instagram account. Just tag me, SCodeKnight, and to make sure I can see it, use hashtag ScriptedDuelsUnleashed. Now, before you guys get typing, I would like to lay out a few ground rules. Rule number 1 is obvious, only a character from Unleashed and one character from Arc 5. Although, characters that were reincarnated from other series in Arc 5, such as Aster, are fair game. Rule number 2 is that Unleashed characters are only allowed to use cards which they've used in the series. This will basically make things fair, since I'll not be allowed to just make up some new random made up card in order to give the Unleashed characters a bonus in the duel. And, to assure fair play, this also means the Arc 5 characters will not be allowed to use any card which they haven't used in the series as well. On the plus side, this means they'll be allowed to use anime cards. Going back to legacy characters, they'll be allowed to use cards which they've used in Arc 5 and the original series they came from. Lastly, rule number 3, any real cards used in the series will have their anime effects, if any. So keep that in mind too. Make sure to cast your votes. Voting will end on August 15th, so you have until then to come up with a cool idea. I am really looking forward to doing something like this, even though it's probably going to be a pain figuring out how I'm going to accomplish this. I may even need some outside help and all. Also, I may have to delay the upcoming episodes of Season 3 just so I can work on this a little, since it's going to be a very big project. And I want it to be released around the time I release my 100th Unleashed video. But hey, that may change in the future. Regardless, I'll be looking forward to your suggestions. I am SCodeKnight, and I will see you then. Peace.